Sapphire Spider Oracle channel, and we are diving in for your Lionsgate Leo New Moon tarot reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, or donate as you see fit. And there's cards already in my hand right here that want to come out. They're stuck. Oh, and that High Priestess card though was like not quite coming out yet. So there we go. All right. So Lionsgate happens on August 8th, 8/8. It's a very powerful portal that I really connect to. It's related to the star Sirius. So that's like our second sun. It's the star closest to our solar system. So it's a very powerful portal. Oh, nice. Half of these just came out for Aquarius. So you might be very close to Aquarius. You might be on the cusp of Aquarius in your chart. Can you see all these? Yes. It's a little crooked, but it'll be okay. There we go. And I wanted them all to come out face up right off the bat. So it's not trying to hide, is what it's saying. It's not trying to hide. So with this High Priestess card here, obviously it's got a tiger on it, a nice big cat. Big cat energy in general. Oh, hey, okay. All right. Woo, y'all. Pisces, you got some energy up in here today, and I love that bad bitch. Hang on, give me a second. So, big cat energy is a huge theme right now because of Lionsgate. Sirius is also connected to dogs and wolves. So dogs, wolves, and big cats in general are what are the symbols you might see a lot coming through for Lionsgate. And that's part of what this is talking about, how like you're just in tune with this portal. So you might very much be like a Syrian starseed. You're just connected to this energy portal at this time. That being said, the energy that just came off of this card is the goddess Kali. And Kali is an aspect of Mahadevi from Indian, Hindu religions and spirituality. And Kali is the divine destroyer. She's awesome energy to work with, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you need to clear some paths in your life, Kali energy is what you need to work with. She is a goddess. She wears like a necklace of the skulls of her enemies and like dances on their bones and drinks blood from their skulls. And she's got like all the rattles and weapons and stuff in her hands. And she's an aspect of the goddess energy, which you also see come through as like Lakshmi and stuff like that in Hindu mythology. And she is that divine warrior, destructive force goddess. And that's what you're tuning into. So it sounds like you got a lot of things to clear off your plate. And based off of some of these cards down here, I would say so, Pisces. So you're really tapping into this time, this portal, and this Kali energy especially. And you're just really feeling, it said that influence. You're really feeling that influence right now. With this Son of Pentacles card right here, this is a Knight of Pentacles. It's very much pointing out the antlers to me. And it's saying how antlers take a while to grow. And this is, so as a Knight of Pentacles, the Son of Pentacles, it's a very slow moving energy. And these antlers, just like time, take a long time to grow. It's very much giving me this deer as if he's just trudging forward through the forest, growing up, right? Just going through time. The antlers are growing, it's working on maturing, it's working on getting to its destination, it's working on things getting big, or like trudging little energy is taking time. It's kind of what it's giving to me. This energy is also walking away from this Devil card right here. And this Devil card, oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Well, and you see this anyway all the time with devil symbology, but like the pentagram is upside down on the devil's head. And that's why whenever you see the upside down pentagram, then it is a devil symbol, but the upright is a sign of Venus and it's protection. And that's what it was just saying, like something has been like flipping your world upside down, and this is a major arcana versus a minor arcana, so it's been flipping it upside down in a major way. It's been really throwing off your game there. It was kind of giving me something there. I used to have this friend that was like, Jesus tap dancing Christ, and that's what it gave. That was their phrase, and that's what it gave me from this devil. Oh, whoa. Okay. Whew, y'all. Pisces, there's so much like symbolism coming off of this so far. That phrase came from a movie that someone watched, and anyway, the person, there's a person in that movie, and it was specifically Marilyn Manson, and that's the energy it just gave to me. So it's definitely talking about like the reversals of energy, like this star versus this upside down star, these horns and antlers versus these horns and antlers, a deer versus a goat. There's a huge comparison happening in your life, and you're very much walking away from this devil energy, which is just like tap dancing on you, and flipping your world upside down, but it's definitely not in this positive way. It was just like, I love goats, and I'm very conflicted about goat symbolism, but it was mentioning to me the movie that came out a few years ago called The Witch, and there's a black goat that they used in the movie, and apparently that black goat was literally awful and like broke some people's ribs and stuff on set. And that's what it's giving to me. It's just saying like, just literally being goat-headed, stubborn, ramming all your plans, tap dancing on all of your shit, like And I was talking about Kali, how she dances on her enemies. Boo, like Pisces, you need to be embracing this Kali energy. Fuck this goat. Like get into your tiger Kali energy and just like dance on them hoes, right? Like, pardon my language if that offends somebody, but that's pretty much what this is coming in. And it's like you're being challenged by this other energy. It's just giving me like a dance battle in a sense, but it's talking about it in a spiritual way. Like you need to spiritually dance battle this shit off, right? Pisces, y'all are like cussing and all kinds of stuff today in this reading, so you are definitely like fired up. If you embrace this devil energy, make sure it's to trample the other devil energy in your life, not you become this, right? You don't need to flip your whole world upside down to be like this person or be like this energy or to compete against it. You're already a high priestess. You don't need to compete against this energy. So you've been walking in the other direction, letting time take care of this, growing your own wisdom and your own horns and your own pentacles. Part of this message coming out with this too is it's just time to rest. And also look at this lovely lamb with the sun coming out of its forehead. Such a contrast to this goat. So there's a lovely little lamb. There's a lovely little lamb energy that definitely wants you to rest your mind. Sit down, meditate, relax. Enjoy these much more sweet, innocent energies around you that are definitely still and calm and not dancing all over you and everything, right? Such a contrast between what's happening here. Also, it's talking about your third eye, right? So you could also be projecting or seeing a lot of this devil energy in your life because that's what's been around you. You're very attached to it, right? That's why part of you is trying to walk away from it. The other part of you, though, is just saying, you need to brighten your outlook on life. That's what I mean. You need to rest your mind. Stop thinking so much about this energy. Start brightening your mind a bit. Especially I was talking about like Marilyn Manson. Like, don't get me wrong. I had my Marilyn Manson phase. I can enjoy Marilyn Manson. But these days, I really don't vibe with that music because the messages are so negative in general. I can enjoy the music for what it is, but the messages, the actual lyrics can get so negative and it will totally put you in the wrong vibe, right? So there's part of that talking about music, the messages and communications and people you're surrounding yourself with. You need a brighter outlook and perspective on life right now. And in general, I think what can help you do that is just to simply rest and stop engaging in this energy. Stop focusing on it so much. This tiger ain't focused on that. She's like over here looking at something else, right? This goddess ain't worried about that. Why? Because this goddess will trample you. Or at least that's the energy coming through on this high priestess. It's talking about how feminine energy can trample heavy masculine energy. And that feminine energy is just that divine knowledge and secrets and wisdom. And just out of the Kabbalah, because that's definitely where a high priestess's symbolism originally comes from. But that's what I mean. Like, she got the book of knowledge and secrets. She doesn't need to get all worked up over this devil energy, because she's going to call on that goddess, and that goddess is going to come trample your ass. And whether you envision that goddess as an aspect of yourself or an actual energy coming through the universe, like, the universe going to take care of it, baby. You need a brighter outlook on life and let your mind rest, because, yeah, your mind is totally fried. And that's what I was saying. You're coming off of the Aquarius pile. They had this card. There's been a lot of thoughts and mental energy put into this, and that's definitely what needs to end and stop. It's very much giving me the bullfighter story, which actually bullfighters, like the people we call actual bullfighters, they're the last people in that ring to hurt that bull. There's like 15 other dudes that show up before that stab the bull with a whole bunch of little spears and sticks and swords and stuff to weaken it so that the bullfighter actually has a fighting chance. And that, woo, Pisces, your message just came through so hardcore. That is what this energy has been doing to you. That's what this is lighting up for you. That's what's totally happening. Woo, this goddess energy and here today for you, Pisces. Like, this whole energy that's in this room right now is pointing out to you what their whole game plan has been the whole time. And notice that it's like you, them, you, them. I don't feel like you're this card. I do feel like you're this card, but it's not all your energy. I feel like these are you, Pisces. This is you, Pisces. This is someone else interrupting your flow, interrupting your plans, flipping your world upside down in a major way, and putting this kind of heavy, dark energy on it. What this is actually happening, especially if you get to rest and meditate and relax, you will see that what they are actually doing is putting the knives in you to wear you down. And for some of you guys, it just said like for the final takedown, because that's the thing. Then they're going to try and really take you out in a mental, emotional kind of way. They're just putting the swords in you right now to weaken you before they get to that final state. And then they're going to try and overtake you. Someone's like, are you going to let that shit happen? I'm like, I know you ain't. What else is coming out on this message? Right before that happened, something was like, I'm trying to make sure it's secure. So something was saying like it wasn't giving you cards for a minute. It was saying because I'm trying to make sure it's secure. So it was trying to make sure the message is secure. This feels like a bonus message over here. Ooh, you got the Lovers on the bottom now. And that's what I mean real quick. Like, it was like before you went to walk away from this, and then this devil energy like fully revealed itself and stepped up, and you were like, oh, like she ain't worried. She's relaxing. Not gonna get her mind bent out of shape. Here's your other cards. This person is not working alone. With this Two of Wands under here, there is another energy kind of hyping them up, putting the feet under their fire, getting them to do something. This Two of Wands, now in some decks, it can very much be about that sadness of like standing and waiting for things to move and change, and that can definitely be in here. But in specifically this deck, in this little guidebook, it talks about how you're putting those two energies together of those two wands to build to manifestation. Yeah, with the Two of Wands, it's clear you're on your way to success. You've focused on a goal and have boldly pointed all efforts in that direction. Since the Suit of Wands deals heavily with the mind, take this time to become aware of your thought patterns, specifically towards yourself. What is the quality and tone of your thoughts? Look what I was saying about the musics and stuff. Mostly positive or negative. How well do you treat yourself on the journey to your highest dreams? You have allowed this energy to get into your head, and you've been focusing, that's what I'm saying, on all this energy. So they're not working alone. They're getting into your mind. They're getting you into your spirit to focus on this energy too. You need to stop that. And even if that's not just like your energy contributing to it, Pisces, then they have an accomplice. That's also hyping them up and getting them to do this with them. Someone has a common motive or goal there. And this Devil card specifically about like addictions and greed. I mean, all Devil cards are to an extent, but this one's very much talking about like addictions and things like that. Just it won't get its grip out of you. And that's what I mean. There's either you're adding fuel to this fire by focusing on it. They flipped your world upside down. They got in your head. You're either focusing on this energy in your mind, or they have someone else helping them. And I would say, I don't know, it could be either or. I was about to say, with this Five of Swords under this High Priestess, this is, but her paw is pointing down to this. This is the energy that she sees coming off of this Devil card. This Five of Swords, which is, it literally has cut this worm in half. It's cutting you down. It's stabbing you. That's what I keep trying to say. There's something coming in that keeps trying to hurt you, Pisces. They're dissecting you and cutting you open and just working against you in general. And also, though, that's what I was saying about this goddess energy, though. This is where suddenly this card is turning into an empowering card. Oh, wow. Man, there was a big old message just came off of that. It was like, you are nothing but a worm. And it was talking about the devil energy. The devil gets turned into a serpent. It doesn't have legs. It has to crawl on its belly for the rest of its life. Kind of like a worm, right? So that's what it was saying. It's like, you are a worm beneath my feet, is what it was just saying. That's the energy that you kind of take on. And this is your energy that you take on with this Five of Swords. Because, like I said, Kali, the goddess, she has multiple arms. She's holding 5, 6, 7 weapons in all of her arms. And that's what it's kind of giving to me with this Five of Swords. Now, a Five of Swords card is usually mean as hell energy. Cruel, mean, rude, cutting, just all that stuff. You might have to take that energy against the Devil card over here, because that's what I was saying. Like, you don't need to match this Devil, but trust me, there's plenty of other cards in this deck that can face that energy. And that would be this High Priestess Kali Tiger energy with her 5 swords. Ooh, and usually you don't catch that off of Five of Swords. Usually Five of Swords is about people hurting you, and there's that message definitely been here, Pisces, but it's wanting you to just kind of go ahead and step up, and I think take up all of your weapons too and your many arms as this Kali goddess and just trample this shit. And focus on trampling them, not focusing on their energy. You need to focus on your goal, right? What is the goal? Bringing peace and harmony to your mind, having a brighter perspective on life. Look at all these beautiful colors coming through, because what does that lead to? Follow these swords down. That leads to this Ten of Pentacles, which is real world happiness. Now, this might also very much have to do with your money. It's got you mentally stressed out, Pisces, but I was talking about with this Pentacle up here. Now you got this Ten of Pentacles. This shit takes a long time, but you're going to be happy and secure in the end. You are facing Major devil energy, very sharp, hurtful energy, very much in your mind. It's making you question your mind, Pisces, and focus your energy on all the wrong things. And you've got to refocus your mind. You have security and stability when you get to this very peaceful, innocent, relaxed, positive energy. But everything else in here is extremely sharp. You've got to focus your mind. They are trying to get into your mind. What's this last one? Oh, it just gave me a word, which is kind of weird with it coming off of the 9 here. No, it's not. Wow, that's weird. Pisces has some weird message. Okay, so it gave me the word decimate. Give me the word decimate, which we these days see as totally annihilating everything off the board, right? I decimated that right now. Decimate is related to the number 10. And it's actually a term from like the Roman legion, and during certain times in history, they if they felt like all the soldiers did something wrong and no one would admit to it, then they'd like decimate part of the troop, part of the legion. And to do that, you kill off 1/10, 1 out of every 10 of the people. And that's how you decimate the numbers down, right? This is a 9. So that's what I mean. This is the result after the decimation. It's like you've cut out one of these swords. You cut out one of these people from your life. You cut out that extra unnecessary energy because you got enough on your own. Now with this 9 of Swords, there's a lot of anxiety that comes through, and fear and nightmares and staying up late and all those dark thoughts. And that's what I'm saying. You've got to get away from all of that energy. You have to decimate that energy. It might not mean you have to completely wipe it off the board right now, but you got to wipe out at least like whatever fraction. It was 2222 on the clock when I just looked at that recording. You have to wipe this stuff out. And there's that too with the High Priestess. What I'm saying, you have to wipe this stuff out. It's not about completely clearing the board, but that's what I was saying. She dances, Kali dances on the graves of her fallen enemies. That is this energy with the 9 of Swords. I love this reading, Pisces. It has switched a lot of these cards for you, and some of their symbolic meanings is really interesting. But yeah, like you need to decimate this competition, which might not mean taking it out all the way as in you imagine, but it definitely means cutting out whatever bullshit is causing a ruckus and dancing on that pile of graves. Like just, you have to leave some of it there. You have to leave 9/10 of it there, but you have to thin some things out because there's just so much focusing going on these wrong energies here. Whew, step up in that divine Kali energy. And that's what I mean. At the bottom, you had the Lovers, which is like your own crew, your own self, coming together within yourself, loving yourself, seeing all that light and potential I was talking about. Like, you will get to this energy. You will get to this energy, but you got a bunch of dark cards in the way. It just said dark hearts. You got a bunch of dark hearts in the way is what it was saying. And you got to decimate some of that energy and step up and just dance on that shit. What an interesting reading, Pisces. Let me know how that resonates for you guys. I wish you well. I'll catch you guys on the next reading. I wish you lots of luck with this energy. Don't worry, you ain't the only people out there going through some stuff like this in these piles right now. So I wish you lots of luck. Clear those obstacles. Call on that Kali goddess. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you.